Appointment setting is the bottleneck of many agencies nowadays. Cold DMs, cold calling, and other methods are outdated. But they still do work, but you need to do a lot of volume. In this video, I will show you the best outreach method in 2025. I don't know if it stays for longer, but right now it's the best one. And gurus are charging thousands of dollars to tell that method, but I'm sharing everything for free in this video because I was in the trenches back then. So let me show you how you can get 3 to 5 appointments per day using this method. Before moving on, I want to tell you that you can book a free call from the description if you want a free agency audit. I will answer all your questions about the agency and I will guide you how you can scale it to 10K per month. Let's move on. This is the outreach method that can work for any niche. For example, plumbing, home improvement, medical spas, every niche, like every niche you name it, detailers, every niche, it works for every niche. I'm talking about no other but SMS Blast. You can call it SMS marketing as well. Basically, it's a form of cold outreach, but we can do it on a scale. So we call it SMS Blast. We can literally send to thousands of businesses per day. And yeah, this is the goaded outreach method nowadays, the greatest of all. Because business owners are not active on social media, so they cannot see your DM immediately. So even if they don't answer the phone call or don't answer the DM, they will for sure see the SMS. And yeah, there are high chances of getting a reply. I mean, if cold calling has 1 to 2% reply rate, cold SMS has around 15 to 10 to 15% depending on the scripts you use. So you should always test and find the best one. Let's compare SMS Blast with other methods. So let me move over here. So you can see these are the channels: cold calls, cold DMs, content, and SMS Blast. So if you talk about cold calls, they're very difficult because there's a lot of competition and you got to do a lot of volume, and that's not possible. It is possible, but it's a low leverage task and you have to do it yourself, so you cannot focus on other operations of the agency. Cold calling, I don't recommend it because you need 15 to 200 dials a day and you can expect around 50 answered calls or so because most of them go to voicemail. I have been in the trenches, so I know how it is to cold call. I don't say it's dead. It can work if you hire setters, 1 to 3 setters, and if they make 150 calls a day each, they can make 450 calls. And the response rate is 1 to 2%, so you can expect 4 people who show interest. And if 4 people show interest every day, if they do it 5 days a week, so 4 into 5, 20 people show interest and 10 out of them book the call and 5 show up. So you can make 2 deals per month. If we talk realistically, cold calling still works, but you need volume. For example, you call a business, it's a new business and it's their first time answering a cold call, so they can probably give you time and you can sell them. So it can work, but I don't recommend it because there is saturation. There's a positive side, but there's a lot of saturation in cold calling. But if you're totally new to the agency, you should try it because every agency owner I know out there has done it in the past before scaling their agency. So let's talk about the other methods that I had. Cold DMs. There's a lot of competition. Your DMs, if you have a new account, your DM will go to the spam folder and business owners just ignore the DMs. I mean, I have been in the trenches and they will see your DM, but they won't respond. If they do respond, they will just say that we are not interested right now. And they can also work. I don't say these are dead, but they can also work if you do a conversation with them, you develop a relationship, and then you can pitch them your services. And if you use LinkedIn, you can get clients for cold DMs as well if you switch from Instagram and Facebook to LinkedIn, because almost all the business owners are on LinkedIn and you can connect with them, develop a relation, talk to them, and then you can pitch them your services. So yeah, it can also work, but I don't recommend it because there's a lot of competition even in the LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is far better than Instagram and Facebook DMs. And if we talk about the content, you need an audience. And for building audience, you need to post regularly. But if you're new to agency, you probably don't have a lot of knowledge to put into a video and show them and build trust. So content is difficult for beginners, but it can work. Like every outreach method works if you master it. So let's move to the last one and my favorite, SMS Blast. It's literally the GOAT method out there right now. If you talk about SMS Blast, you don't have to do it manually. You can use softwares like Go High Level or TextGrid or some softwares which can help you do the SMS, and it's automatic. You just push the button and you sit back and wait for the response. So you can test 100 to 200 in the initial, like you can send around 100 to 200 in the beginning, test different scripts. Reply rate should be around 15 to 20%. There are certain scripts like bait and switch and some other scripts as well. So it depends on your script, but 15 to 20% is the minimum. You can get it depending on the script, and you can get even a higher reply rate. I have seen that, but you gotta test scripts. So what I recommend is test three scripts for 500 each and then scale the best one. And when you find the best script, I mean, if you test three for 500 each, you can see the one getting the most replies, and scale the one bringing you the most appointments to 1 to 3000 SMS per day, because you need volume. And if you talk about volume, I mean, even if you don't do these, you do 1500 on average. So around 5 days a week, because on weekends, I don't recommend doing it on the weekends, as most business owners don't use their phones on weekend a lot. So they won't answer it. Even if they do open their phone, they won't answer you on the weekend. So 1500 on average for 5 days a week, that's 7500 per week. And 7500 into 4 weeks, that's 30,000 per month. 30,000 cold DMs or 30,000 cold calls are not possible by one person, but this is all you can do yourself, and you can also hire sadists for it. And the more the sadist, I mean, the more the volume, it's better. So out of 30,000 people, 10% would be 3,000, and out of 3,000, you can expect a 10% booking rate to 30 meetings book, and out of 30, like we can talk about the least, if 10 show up, you can close 4. And in starting, I recommend you on a pay per appointment on or results basis, because if you're starting out, you gotta work on result basis or pay per appointment, because most of the business owners are burned before by scamming marketing agencies or people like you who are starting out, and they closed them on a PIF, paid in full, and they were not able to deliver what they promised. So that's why business owners have trust issues. But with pay per appointment or results basis, they are relaxed because they know that they are not paying anything upfront to you. So you can compare these yourself as well, and the SMS Blast is the goated method. This all was the least one. Once you do it, you will find the best script, and then you can scale it, and you can even book 4 to 5 appointments per day from it, and it's possible. So you can also book 100 meetings per month from this method. It depends on the volume, and if you're doing 3000 per day with the right script, you can scale to 10k per month easily. If you want to do the SMS Blast method, but you don't know how to set it up, you can book a free call with me from the link in the description. That was it for the video, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.